All right.
I'll just fucking
Stand in my garage for 15 minutes.
The big one.
The biggin. One of the biggins.
The biggest.
All right.
Well,
Well,
take a.
I'm not sure yet. The biggest one for me, sir.
I'd say it's the biggest one.
Infinity War?
All right, ready?
Yeah, because it sets up.
You good? All right, I
I'm
think
going
we're
to
good.
start whenever you
good?
Yep. We're
Okay.
recording, so.
How much battery?
I'm sure it's fine.
I doubt it's less than 70.
We're fine.
All right.
It from the first
Look
recording.
at
it
that,
only
we're
went
already
down,
getting
like,
reckless.
It already went. It only went down like 6% from
Alright.
the first recording.
3, 2, 1.
The big one.
Like, yeah, like part one of the big one.
Yeah, the bigums.
Biggins. It's that one. Avengers Infinity War.
I love this movie.
It's a good one.
It's-
such a good movie. And this movie has a villain that's
awesome.
so well thought.
Yeah,
Thanos is incredible.
he's
so
probably
well
it's
written.
the main character of the movie. I'd say.
Yeah, no, it's really Thanos' movie.
Yeah.
Like,
I checked.
I've heard that said before, but I
Yeah.
completely
And
agree
he's
with it.
such a well written character too.
Yeah.
If you look at how much each character is actually shown, I
Thanos has the
think
most.
Thanos
screen time.
has like 29 minutes of screen time. After that, like Iron Man is like 17 and Thor is like 14.
Yeah.
Put that in perspective. Like,
Yeah.
they're probably the two other biggest characters in the movie.
Yeah.
But yeah,
No.
Thanos is great, and he won.
Yeah. And he's.
Big spoiler.
We said we're spoiling.
No, I
it.
know, but just
I mean, right at the beginning, we were like, we're gonna ruin all the movies.
yeah.
And
Which
so
is-
here we
yeah.
are.
Which we're gonna.
Yeah. Infinity War.
Infinity War.
There's not a lot of movies like it,
No, cause like,
so it's hard to talk about.
just like every part of it is just real good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
This
it's-
one was directed by the Russo brothers instead of Joss Whedon.
Which, thank you. I don't want.
You can tell.
I'm all done with Joss Whedon now.
Go work on Justice
Go
League.
go do Firefly season 2. That'd be fine.
I'd be okay with that.
I'd be fine with that.
There's no more. Well, there might be a few clips, but it's not like.
But they're like
the
quips
dialogue
that-
between characters.
No, because you know what? You know who the
real.
quip,
Yeah,
you know who the
it's
quips
so
come
good.
from? They come from the Guardians,
Yeah.
which makes sense.
Which is like.
Yeah.
Those are.
They're the quippy ones.
They're the quippy.
We're not plucky, okay? We don't know what that means.
Yeah.
It's a good. They're good.
Real quick.
Kick names and take ass. Yeah, that's right.
Real quick.
Yes.
Favorite Guardian.
My favorite Guardian?
Yeah.
I like Peter Quill.
At
I
this
think Star
point,
Lord is great, but I feel like Drax.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I like
Drax, I
it.
think at
Drax
this
is-
point.
Just because.
He's so funny.
And Dave Bautista's a beast.
Yeah,
I love
he
Dave
is.
He's a
Bautista.
beast.
This dude's awesome.
That scene in Infinity War where he's like, I'm so good at stuff.
I am like so incredibly stupid.
I'm moving so incredibly slowly that you cannot actually see me.
You cannot see all the
And then
subtle
like
nuance.
somebody walks in, what's up, Drax? Damn it.
Damn it.
It's
Was that
mad.
Guardians 2 or was that
That was Infinity
No, that
War.
was Infinity.
That was Infinity War?
That was
Because it
when-
just sounds like a Guardians 2
Because
thing.
Thor is on the ship at that point.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Because
That was when that was when Gamora was telling Peter like if Thanos catches us,
Yeah,
you
you're
have
right.
to
You have
kill
to
me.
kill me.
But let's. Okay, so going back to.
We're ahead of ourselves
Yeah,
here.
the
Going back
beginning
to-
of- we might as well start from the beginning.
Might as well.
Yeah.
So.
How's the movie start? Oh, with Thor. Yeah, Loki
Yeah,
dies.
it starts with
Oh,
Thor, with half of
the
Asgard
the
getting killed.
Tesseract is on the. After Ragnarok. It's after
Loki had
Yeah,
the
it's after
Tesseract.
Ragnarok. Loki
He
had the
grabbed it
Tesseract.
from Asgard.
And
which-
just everyone dies.
Yeah.
That sucks. You say.
You say
The
the
Hulk
thing
gets
is,
clapped.
let's say
right,
say-
like in the
Going
beginning.
back to
hold on, I
Ragnarok.
saw I was watching this thing earlier. Thor loses so many people.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say by some miracle he saves everybody in Thor Ragnarok and gets them all on the ship. Thanos kills half of them.
And then
when he
blows
gets
up
on
the ship.
Thanos kills half of them when he gets on that ship. He
Yeah.
kills half of them. So now they're down to 50%.
Yeah.
At the end of the movie, Thanos snaps. 50% of that 50% dies. There are now 25%.
Like, I don't think there should be any Asgardians left because at the end of that scene, Thanos blows up the ship.
Does he blow up the ship? or
Yeah,
does he
that's
just...
why Thor's floating through space.
I thought he
That's
just
also
threw
why.
Thor
When,
out the
that's
ship.
also why when the Guardian
No,
goes through,
he
there's
blows
just
it up.
a bunch of dead.
Oh, that's right. There's
floating
just dead bodies.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm gonna kill half of you, and then kills all of them.
I'm gonna kill half of you. Then never mind. You hurt me.
He's like, you know what? I really need this Tesseract. I'm gonna take it. And
You
kill
know
all
what?
of
You guys are pretty cringe.
Yeah, after he gets the Tesseract, he's like, okay, bye Thor, and then he
Okay,
just like
bye, Thor, blow
and
him
then
up now.
blows up the ship.
That's funny.
Like, he's
Thor.
like, I am
All
mer-
of Thor
I
Ragnarok
am
was just
merciful.
made moot
Also,
by that one scene.
You
Yeah.
see Hulk get absolutely
reamed.
destroyed.
He gets
Yeah.
reamed.
he gets
He gets a
clapped.
few good shots in.
He does get a few
Like
good
he
shots. in, I'll give
clotheslines
that.
him in the beginning,
And that's
and
pretty
then
cool.
Thanos just like,
Thanos just claps him.
Yeah. it's absolutely
yeah, it was a
awesome.
systematic like
Yeah.
murder
Like
of the Hulk.
he
Oh.
disassembles.
And
Hulk.
Hulk is there because at the end of Ultron, he goes to space.
He goes to
Yeah.
space and hangs out with Jeff Goldblum for like
Yeah,
5 years.
yeah.
And then
Um,
Thor's like, come on,
Strongest Avenger.
come on, let's get out of here.
And then he's like, "Oh Jesus!"
Yeah, and then for some reason, the
For
switch,
some reason,
the
Bruce
switch in
Banner-
Mark Ruffalo's character is one of my favorite like little things in the MCU because it started off him being like, oh, I'm a kind of
I'm tortured.
an outsider, tortured,
Yeah.
smart guy, and then when he comes back in Ragnarok and Infinity War, he's like, oh, Donnie, there's a big alien guy in the sky, Donnie.
Donnie, you gotta listen to me.
And also,
I was the Hulk
Donnie.
for 5 years. I hung out with a guy, and I hit guy, and then I went with it. Thanos is coming, Tony.
Like,
And
for
Tony's
some
like,
reason, he's like, yo.
And also, he just
Yo,
can't turn
Dab.
into the Hulk
Yo,
anymore.
Dab.
Yeah.
He just can't turn into the Hulk anymore.
The Hulk got his cheeks clapped. He's like,
and he was like, I'm
not
done now.
playing
Forget
anymore.
it.
You know what? This smashing thing is not for me.
Hulk
Yeah.
smash? Nah, son. Hulk
Not-
got smashed.
Hulk.
He can no longer smash. He's no longer green.
Yeah.
Therefore,
Therefore, you don't think of the Hulk anymore. Now you think, Tony! Jesus Christ, Tony!
Wow, Donnie!
And I think he's all the better.
Come
for
on,
it.
Hulk! Come on!
Come on, Hulk! And he won't do it. And then aliens happen back in New York.
Yeah, Vision.
Again.
Vision's
They
like
call
with Scarlet Witch. He's like, I just want to stay in Ireland with you forever, and then he
And
gets
he gets
stabbed. he's like, I choose you.
Immediately gets stabbed. Oh my god, I made the wrong choice.
We should have left.
We should have gone.
But don't worry,
Oh, and it's-
normal man,
yeah.
Captain America, and Black Widow show up, and,
And
somehow
sleep those
somehow
aliens.
beat the crap out of the
Out of like
people.
Thanos' kids.
Where did they come from?
Where did they go?
He was just at a train. Do you think he got off the train and was like, "Oh shit,
Isn't it like
Vision's
a
here."
train goes past and then he's there?
Yeah, something
What?
gets
Yeah.
thrown, and he's like, whoosh.
He's like, oh, a spear gets thrown, and
It's
he's like,
the-
I actually caught that because I was standing here the whole time, not helping you guys.
We knew this fight would end up in the train.
I have been watching since Vision got stabbed.
And then Black Widow comes back, and she looks like Mr. Shea.
Gotta cut that one.
Nah,
We have to cut that one.
All eyebrowless and
She comes back and she looks like one of the vampires from the movie Priest.
she looks like Malfoy
What the hell is Malfoy?
from Harry Potter.
Oh, I've never seen Harry Potter.
I've never seen Harry
What?
No,
Potter.
I've never seen Harry Potter.
No.
Alright,
Harry
next week
Potter
we're
podcast.
watching all
No,
10
I don't want
movies.
to.
All 10 movies.
No.
No.
I
No.
quit if we do that.
Yeah, I
quit.
don't want to do that.
Oh.
And you'll fall apart without me.
Oh yeah, so in New York.
Back to the
Yeah.
movie.
So
Tony and
Bruce,
and Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange, yeah,
And Spider-Man shows up.
and Thor.
No.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
He's with the
No,
Guardians.
no. Doctor Strange makes like a little.
No,
No,
Thor's
that's
not
in
there.
Thor Ragnarok.
Is it?
When
I'm
they're
getting
when
confused.
Doctor Strange and Thor.
Oh yeah, 'cause
I was just thinking.
I
about
recently
that.
I saw that one.
More
after I wa-
recently?
Yeah, more recent.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. But,
Tony
so
Stark
it's
gets
Tony and
No, I was
Bruce.
thinking the same
And
thing.
then
I remember.
Tony has like his dope nanotech suit
Which comes out of nowhere.
out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere, he's just
Yeah.
all of a
It
sudden.
It
How does
kind
he
of
have the time
bothers
to
me
make
how
that
it
stuff?
doesn't.
It
It
doesn't
doesn't
like
his suits like it shunk.
Yeah.
It just kind of.
Also, I just this has been like meme to hell. There's like if you watch his face in it, it's like you know like how in Star Wars like there's the screen wipe. It's
Yeah.
that.
They just
The
screen
mask
wipe.
goes like that down his face.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't like form around it. It just goes.
Yeah.
It just
looks really
screen
funny.
wipes its
But
face.
then
He calls him. He calls
And then
one of
he's
his
like-
Thanos' kids Squidward.
he's like,
Yeah. That was a great
That was
moment.
great.
and then he's like,
Listen up, Squidward.
Yeah.
He's like, Bruce, you're useless. Get
Bruce, you gotta go.
Yeah, there's
And then
that part where
Bruce
he's like,
but come on, Hulk! And then
He's
Doctor
like-
Strange tries to save him for like half an hour.
it's like, listen, you're embarrassing me in front of the wizard. And
Yeah.
Bruce is just standing there going,
They kind of get raped.
A little bit,
I don't know
yeah.
if I can say that. They kind of.
We'll
no, you
censor it.
definitely can't say
Yeah.
raped.
Yo.
If I could say black people.
Well, because you might like. We have to cut all this
Yeah.
now. We have to find
Alright, let's,
whatever.
Okay.
Just get
Yeah,
back
no,
to
they kind of get.
They kind of get like messed up.
messed up
real
in New
bad.
York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then,
Like,
they were
but then
not
also,
ready.
but then also, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man shows up and he's really cool. I love Spider-Man.
I think he's one of the best.
He's like my
MCU characters.
favorite.
Yeah.
I love Spider-Man. He shows up, and Iron Man's like,
Mr.
"Why?
What are you doing, guy?
What are you doing? They are aliens. You are going to die." And he's like, "But."
Spider-Man also gets a
But
dope-
Mr. Stark.
dope new suit.
He gets the Iron Spider
Yeah.
suit,
Iron Spider suit.
It's
which
got
is
the little
awesome.
It's got the little arms that come out.
Arm
Yeah.
on the back. But that's when they go up on the space
then
Cheerio.
they go to
Yeah, they
space.
go on the big space donuts.
Space ring.
And
Wait, space ring? Halo.
no,
Halo.
it's not.
Oh.
It's Thanos.
Stop, we're gonna get demonetized.
We're gonna have to
Yeah.
cut that whole thing.
Yeah, that's a big tangent. Or we could leave that. We're gonna have to cut this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to cut all the parts of us talking about. Let's cut this part.
Oh, I don't even know where we're. Space
Space
Cheerio.
ring.
Space ring.
Space Cheerio.
The Halo.
So, Tony and Steven
Tony,
and
Steven,
Steve.
Spider-Man are up there.
Tony, Steve, and Peter.
Tony, Steven, and Peter are on the space ring.
You
They
know,
go into the
Peter
space
Parker.
ring. Do not call him that.
It's Spider-Man.
It's Peter.
Beater.
And then
Hey, Peter.
they
The party.
smack
Hey,
that
Peter.
the little alien dude,
Squidward.
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 They alien to him.
Yeah, they do
Yeah,
alien to him.
they
They
do.
aliens him
Yeah.
and suck him out the thing.
Shoot him
Yeah.
out the hole. And then Tony's like, yeah, no, we're going to Thanos' home, and
We're just gonna kill him.
there's nothing on Titan.
For the point
Except
of the
for
plot,
Thanos,
for the point of the
maybe.
plot, we're going to Titan so we can meet up with the Guardians.
I think the thing was already on its
Yeah.
way back to
Yeah.
Titan, so they just didn't bother changing it, and they're like, okay,
Yeah.
we're just gonna go wherever it takes us.
Yeah.
And
And
then it crash lands.
So why did the Guardians go to Titan?
because
Because
How did they
oh,
know that?
they were because we skipped like a big part, like concurrently. We're seeing the Guardians also get fucked with by Thanos.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember if it's already at that point, but
They
I think
went to the
I think
Collector.
they went to the
Gamora is
collector
gone,
because he has. what
He had
stone
the
is it?
Reality Stone.
The reality
Yeah.
stone. Yeah.
and then it turns out Thanos already
Pretty
got it.
important.
And then Gamora's like,
Gamora's like,
"You gotta kill me.
You gotta kill me." And
gotta
Peter's
kill
like,
me."
Peter's like, nah.
But then
Nah.
he tries to. But the
And then
reality
bubble-
stone
He got
makes
bubble
it
gunned.
bubble gun.
He got bubblegum. I like how Thanos.
What they do with
why
the
the
Infinity
okay,
Stones
my
is
thought,
great.
it is great. But my thought is, why would Thanos go? There's gonna be bubbles that come out of that gun.
Yeah.
That's not
He's
what
a
I.
bubbly guy.
If I was Thanos, I would be like the gun wouldn't fire.
Yeah, I'd be like,
Alright, it just doesn't work.
The
Just
gun
makes
doesn't work.
I just
No, it
hear
shoots
click.
bubbles.
But that is one thing.
Has Thanos ever seen bubbles?
I don't know,
Probably.
Probably. But that
If
was
he knows
one
what
thing.
they are.
Yeah, but I mean,
He
like
made
where,
them.
when?
That was
I
one
don't know.
thing that kind of pissed me off in that movie was just the bubbles. I was like, I don't like that.
I was like, this is too silly. For
Yeah.
we just almost watched Gamora get her head blown off.
Yeah.
Peter was going to kill
He
her.
was gonna kill
He was
him.
gonna shoot her in the
Should have
head.
done one of those bang guns.
Like a
Yeah, it's like
confetti.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a stick with like a little flag.
No, that would have pissed me off even more. I would have been even more mad. But yeah. So then what he has?
he has
At this
the
point,
Space
he's-
Stone.
yeah.
He has the
Power Stone.
Reality
Power
Power
Stone.
Stone.
And the reality stone.
which we don't see
Yeah.
him get the Reality Stone.
No, that's
No, we
the-
see-
That's like the end
yeah.
of Guardians 2, isn't it? Is that the after credit scene in Guardians 2?
where he gets the
Where he gets
power
the
Wait, no,
Power
the
stone.
Stone.
Power Stone was.
No,
Guardians
that was
1.
on Nova.
Yeah, and he destroys
and he
it.
just
But I
that's
don't-
just
I
like
don't- I just don't
that's an
remember.
off-camera thing.
Oh, was
He's-
that off? I just wouldn't. I
He
couldn't
I think
remember.
he
if
already
they showed
I
like
think
the
he already
destruction.
has it, right?
He does.
They never show him.
They
get
never
it.
show him getting
From
it. but
they show Thanos getting the gauntlet with nothing on it, and then him with the Power Stone.
Yeah.
And they
And
just
then he
kind
They
of
just kind of. They're just
they
like, okay, we'll
imply
know what's
that,
going
yeah.
on.
Then he
He
gets
blew
the
up the nose
space
before.
stone from the
Loki
Tesseract.
From
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from the scepter.
Yeah.
I like how he crushes the Tesseract.
Oh no, he gets the
The
Tesseract.
Tesseract.
Yeah.
It's pretty satifying. It does
Yeah.
it. Be funny if he crushed the stone.
Yeah. So
He
then,
breaks the stone. He's like, well,
Oh shit!
all right.
He just has to start putting the.
Put the little pieces in.
Anybody have any glue?
I need Gorilla Glue.
I need some glue.
What do you mean you want to have wood glue?
what's he get next? The Soul,
Nope.
Soul Stone?
No, he gets time.
No, he does get the soul
No,
stone.
he gets
No,
the
he
Soul
gets-
Stone. Cause,
'Cause
Oh, the soul.
from-
I was
from
thinking
getting
of the Mind
Gamora.
Stone. I was thinking of
You're
Mind Stone.
fine.
Because it's yellow. They're
Yeah,
the same color.
so
Or I guess one's orange.
that's I feel like that's skipping over something.
We are skipping
Yeah,
over
well,
something.
Well, as far as following Thanos goes, he gets the Reality Stone.
I
and
think
then-
we go back to Earth for a
He's
while.
got-
And then he's interrogating Nebula,
He's got
and Gamora's like, "Okay, fine, I'll tell you where the Soul Stone is."
yeah.
And then they
'Cause
go
she
to
has the-
Boromir.
'cause she
And
knows
Red
the
Skull's
map.
there.
Yeah, all of a sudden
Ooh,
it's
Red
like,
Skull's there, and he's
oh,
like-
it's Red Skull.
Red Skull's there, and he's like, I don't know
A
why I'm
weird,
here
not
either.
like a weird Nazi is there.
Just a Nazi is there, and he goes, "You gotta kill your daughter if you want the stone, dude."
And then he did it.
And then he goes,
Which is why Thanos is such a good character. It's like,
because he's like, I legitimately want this
like,
more than anything
Yeah.
else. But he's also like, I don't want to kill my daughter.
yeah.
Because, I mean,
He
doesn't
touches her,
wanna
and then
kill
the
his
camera
daughter,
zooms in.
He
he's
kills
like,
the one thing that he actually loves.
Which
that
was
he, like,
Gamora.
cares about.
even
Yeah.
though he just, like, literally all he
Yeah.
did to get her was kill half her planet,
And
hand
then
her a
kidnap
knife,
her.
and then take her.
Sometimes I
Perfectly
like,
balanced.
The reason why I think he's such a good character is because sometimes I find myself like almost sympathizing with him.
No, because he's sympathetic.
Yeah.
He's or not sympathetic really, but he saw
Like,
his planet get
he-
destroyed.
yeah.
In his head, he's in the right.
He
And he
he
fully
truly
supports it.
believes.
He thinks he's right,
Yeah.
and he thinks that everyone
I
else
mean,
is
the fact
completely
that
wrong.
he kills his daughter, well, adopted daughter, the
Still
only
his
person
daughter.
that
He's
he
still his
yeah,
daughter.
he's
It's
still the
still
person
Gamora.
that he cares about. The fact that
He does it with like no
Yeah.
hesitation, or he hesitates, but he's like, he's like, I'm.
he,
he's
like,
still willing to
apologizes.
do
He
it.
hesitates, but he's like, I'm gonna
like,
do it.
apologizes,
I'm
but
super
he knows
gonna
he's
do
gonna
it.
Yeah, I'm really gonna
I'm like
kill you.
really gonna do it. And
Yeah,
then he does
so
it.
Then that's the soul stone.
That's a soul stone.
I forget what happens to Red Skull, but I'm assuming
Red
He's
Skull
just
he's just
he just
hanging.
chills.
he just chills. He's
Yeah.
just there.
He just
Yeah,
sits
he's still
down.
there.
I'm just
He doesn't
imagine-
get to leave now that the soul.
Now the
Stone's
soul stone's
gone.
there. He just gets to hang with no soul stone.
Yeah, so people show up and now he's like,
He's like, yo, you guys want to hang for a bit? Like, you want, like, can you like stay? I got
This-
like, I
this
got an
is a cool
Xbox
beach world.
360, Halo 3,
They're like, no,
and
we're here for
everybody's
the soul
and
stone.
everybody's like, I would, but I'm just kind of, I gotta get.
I'm here for the soul stone.
He's like, oh well.
And he's like, oh yeah, no,
That
like
sucks.
that's fine. Like, you
I mean, Thanos already has the soul stone. But
You
But I
think
mean, like,
if
they- you
someone
don't have to
else
leave.
did the ritual, it would just take it from Thanos? Because where was it before that?
no,
It was
because
just,
he had the stone was like there.
yeah, the stone is there, but you have.
You have to sacrifice
It required
it.
a
requires a
sacrifice.
ritual.
Yeah.
But
And
I'm
then I
saying
think
if somebody just rolls up to that planet, kills their best friend,
They would
I
have-
don't-
they'd be
no,
given the
because-
stone.
No, I think they would.
I think
No, I
nothing
think
will
they would.
happen.
I think they would be
think they
given
would
the
get the
stone.
I don't think so.
Or
I
can-
I don't know.
yeah.
Because I think the stone is just on the planet and then doing
If-
that. Because you hit like an altar
Yeah.
at the bottom of
Yeah.
it. So I think probably hitting that altar has something to do with it. And also it's an infinity stone, so they're like magic.
Yeah.
Also, if you
Well,
so, and then they get sucked into like a pocket dimension.
If
and
that
that's where
if the stone
is.
wasn't on that planet,
Mhm.
would like say Thanos brings it to Earth, could you just take the soul stone for yourself?
I don't think you. Can.
Or do you need to do the ritual
I
on
think
that
once
planet?
it's out, you can take it.
Yeah, probably.
So you just
Because,
need to do the
like-
ritual to get it from the planet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was like other people.
Probably.
No, I was just gonna say like. No, actually, what I was gonna say was wrong. I was gonna say other people like handle the Infinity Gauntlet in Infinity War, but they just don't. It's always on Thanos. Oh no, that's not.
No, they almost get it.
They almost
They-
get it off, and,
Yeah,
and the
but
Soul
he,
Stone
like,
doesn't go
he
anywhere.
grabs it like that. But yeah, but no one did the ritual.
No one did the
That's what I'm
ritual,
saying.
but the stone is still
Like,
there.
Yeah.
For
So
all
I
you
don't know
know,
the
someone
actual-
else could have had the stone
I would
before
assume if
Thanos.
you like
and-
somehow broke the gauntlet and like the stones fell out, you could take it.
You just
You
pick it
think
up.
they would just
Oh, you
fall?
couldn't just pick
You
it
think
up.
they would just fall on the ground, or do you think they would just?
I
Like,
think the only
shoot
one you
into
can't. I
space?
think the only one you
I don't
can't pick up is the Power Stone, right?
Unless you're Thanos. then you just-
Then you can just pick up whatever
Unless
one you
you're-
want.
Unless you're Peter Quill, you grab it.
Peter Quill, then you just go forget it.
Rabbit. Well, I mean,
My dad
Peter,
was named
Peter,
Ego.
he's like a celestial.
Yeah.
He's a
Being-
celestial.
Ronan just grabs that shit and just.
He goes, Power Hammer.
Also, another terrible cat, like another
Another horrible
Bad
villain,
villain.
Ronan.
like
They beat him with a dance off, then they call him a dick, and he dies. He dies.
Yeah, he does die.
Yeah.
From them holding like their hands
From them holding
in the
hands, he goes,
circle,
"We're the Guardians of the Galaxy, bitch."
and then he goes.
And then he
Die.
blows away.
"Wah!"
that's just expendable characters.
Yeah,
It's just
whatever.
It's a Marvel thing.
It's a Marvel thing,
He's in Captain Marvel though,
and he's just as
and
worthless.
he doesn't do it. Yeah, they're like Ronan's gonna be in Captain Marvel, and he doesn't have like any lines.
He shows up and gets scared by Captain Marvel and leaves.
Yeah.
Anyway, Infinity War. Where were we? He gets the Soul
Yeah,
Stone.
he gets the Soul Stone. Then he
Then
goes
he-
to Titan.
Then he goes to Titan to get the Time Stone.
And there's a great fight
And there's
scene.
an awesome fight scene where he
Yeah.
literally just
Throws
looks,
a
he looks at a
planet.
moon and goes and throws the whole thing at Tony.
Yep.
And the way he throws it is deeply satisfying too, because it's not like he just moves
Throws
the
the
gauntlet.
moon,
He
yeah.
goes
He,
like
you
this.
can see
with
him
it.
like pulling it.
Yeah, and then the whole moon comes down. It's also where we got the meme of him just changing the planet
Yeah.
like, back to the old thing.
Yeah, and he was,
Or what was it? I don't even remember.
I don't even remember
what's
the
the
meme
line
now.
that he says?
It's like
This was
Oh.
this is your
this
home.
is your home.
It was.
And
Or
he
something
says
like
like
that.
it was, and it was.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
And, he
then-
does like the.
Yeah.
Zoom.
No, it's just him and Doctor
And-
Strange
yeah.
talking,
Yeah.
and then he's like, I forget what he says, but he's something,
He's like,
and
"It
then everyone
was."
else just.
Everyone else just
Everyone
jumps
else
him.
Jumps him.
They just mug him.
Also, the Guardians really shine in that scene. Like Drax
Yeah,
is fantastic.
he does a
He
little
doesn't.
slide.
He doesn't like do
does a
much.
little slide.
But
by
yeah, he
his-
does like a slide
And
slide
it does
slice.
nothing.
It does absolutely.
It does absolutely nothing. And then Mantis is just in the background, kind of being like,
But then she like sits on.
She's
his
in the
head.
background
she sits
getting
on his.
Sits on
getting
his
hurt
shoulders and, like-
until she does her.
She's in the
one
background
thing.
getting her ass kicked until she does the mind thing, and then the
And
part that made
God,
me
they were
hate
so close.
the part that made
Oh.
me hate Peter Quill forever.
Forever.
Just kidding.
You said you liked him.
I do
earlier,
like him.
but-
I mean, I don't like him.
I mean, I kind
But,
of like
I
him.
don't
yeah.
know.
Great, great fight scene. They
great
get
fight
so
scene.
close.
They do get so
They get
close.
so
Yeah.
Also,
Oh.
it is super badass when Tony makes Thanos bleed and he goes, all that effort for a drop of blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, stop. Stop what you're doing. And then fucking,
It just really.
they get
puts
him
in
down and they
perspective
almost
how
get the gauntlet off. And then
powerful
Peter's,
Thanos is.
and then Peter's going, where's my girlfriend? And then he goes, gone.
And then he's like, ah.
And he's like, oh, I'm gonna do the
And then
exact
Mantis is
opposite
like,
everybody's telling you
"He
to do." He mourns.
He is sad.
He is born.
And then Nebula's just standing there like.
Nebula's like,
He went to Vormir
he went to
with
work.
Gamora,
And he left with the
and he left
and
with
he
the
left
Soul
with
Stone.
The Soul Stone.
She's got the most manly voice of anyone.
What's her name? She was in Oculus.
Karen
Gillian.
Gillian, yeah.
She's cool.
She's that
I met her.
redhead in,
She's really cool.
She's cool in Guardians too.
She's
Yeah.
cool in Guardians 2. I like that joke at like the very beginning of Guardians 2 where she goes to like eat a fruit.
and everybody keeps stopping
and
her.
everybody's like, no, it's not ripe.
It's
That's
not
like
ripe.
the only reason they don't want her to
She
eat it.
eats it,
But
she's
she
like,
eats one, she's like, it's not ripe.
She throws it out. It's like it's not ripe enough.
She's like, oh, they were right. It's not ripe. That's the whole
The whole
It's funny
time,
as hell.
the whole time she's
The whole time
imprisoned
they're-
by them.
The whole time,
She's
she's
just
in
trying
prison,
to
they're
get-
like being cool to her.
They're like, just don't eat that fruit.
They're like being kind of dicks to her because like she's a dick to them, but they're not like beating her or anything.
Yeah.
She just goes to eat a fruit. She's like, I'm hungry. Can I eat that? The only thing
All
they do
of
to
them
stop
say.
her, like, oh, you can't. It's not ripe.
Drax says that. Gamora says that. and
It's not ripe.
It's not ripe.
She fucking takes a bite.
She eats it later and she's like, oh, it's not ripe. Spits it out. It's not ripe. It's a great.
Why didn't? So was Nebula just? Everybody else was doing something to Thanos. Nebula's just standing
Nebula
there
was
like
just
arms
kinda, like-
crossed, and Peter's hitting him in the
pistol
face.
whipping him.
Yeah, it's like Nebula, stop him.
Grab him!
Tony's just looking at him, going like, "Kid."
No, because Tony
No,
has
Tony
Thanos'
has-
other
Tony has
arm.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. He,
Or no,
he
no,
keeps
Tony
looking.
has the gun.
Tony has the
Yeah,
gun.
he keeps
Spider-Man
looking
has
at
not.
Peter,
That's right, yeah.
and he's like, "Stop." Or
Stop
not.
him.
Yeah, Peter Quill,
Yeah.
not Peter
Yeah.
Parker.
We'll call Peter Parker Spider-Man.
Yeah, and he's
Um,
like, "Stop, dude."
What are you doing? I also thought it was funny how, like, all of the pulling strength on Thanos' gauntlet was pretty much Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-Man digs his heels in and just kind of goes, yeah.
They, oh my,
Then
were they almost
but
get it? That had
That
me so.
was so...
oh dude, it's
Like-
like completely off.
It comes
It's, like,
off.
completely
The
off.
thing
It comes
he
off,
has
he
to
grabs
grab
it
with
like
his
this.
thumb.
He
has
grabs
to
it
pinch
like
it,
this.
yeah.
But dude,
He grabs
he's got
it and then
massive fingers, so
He
you
does
it's a
have
strong
these
grip.
thick,
It's a-
meaty
it's a
hands.
strong grip, and he
Yeah.
grabs it and puts it back on.
It's like when a
But-
piece of paper is like falling off a desk and you're like that, and you grab it like that. It's exactly how he felt right there. You're like,
he
no!
grabs it, and the
Oh.
first thing he does is backhand
Yeah, he
drags
doesn't even
with
put it on. He just whacks
Yeah.
you. with
In
it.
the meantime, wait, is this happening at this time? Rocket and
That
Thor.
They're
Thor,
getting
yeah.
They're at
Stormbreaker.
the forge, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
With,
we
with
skipped
Peter-
all
with-
completely
with
over
big
that.
midget.
Big, yeah, big midget Peter.
Big midget
Peter
Dinklage. Petey Dink.
Pete
Pete
Dink.
Dink.
Exactly.
Your boy.
Pete Dink.
And he's like, oh, he's like, Thor, don't stand in front of that dice.
Bifrost.
Don't stand in front of that star, and
And he
Thor's
goes,
like,
"I
"I'm
would
gonna do
do
it."
And then he does it, and he gets the coolest
He's
thing.
like, you're about to absorb the power of an entire star.
And
Thor's like,
right
okay,
on,
right on, chill.
right on. I got that. He's like,
And then he does.
And he does, and Groot like grows a handle and chops off his arm.
Yeah. And then this is a little funny thing that I thought. That thing has no reason that it should be able to use the Bifrost. But Pete Dink goes,
It can use the Bifrost.
And just
Like,
because
how?
and then it can.
How did you weaponize the Bifrost?
And then
It was a
again,
giant dome.
It was
in
a
the other
thing
movies.
that what's his face
Heimdall. Yeah.
Heimdall had to open for
No.
Thor to use, and
No,
then it
dude.
just goes.
It can Bifrost.
It Bifrost.
It Bifrost.
And then it does.
if Peter Dinklage says it can do something, it can
can.
do it.
Big Peter
You
Dink.
I
can
love-
speak it into existence if you
I
want.
love how he's got metal hands.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Thanos made me make the gauntlet, and then he burned my hands
It's
off.
a good thing.
He
it's
took
a,
my
it's a good
hands.
thing all he had to do for that.
all he had to do
that
for it
form.
was like throw a lever and punch it.
Yeah, how much forging do you actually have to do?
It
Seems
does-
pretty
all you have to do
easy.
is have a model,
Yeah.
and then it pours in, and you're like,
My job is done.
I could
My
do it
metal
with
hands.
I could do it with metal hands.
I can do it with metal hands. That's how
Yeah.
easy it is.
Like closed fist.
Closed
metal
fist,
hand.
metal hands.
I like how he was a giant but still midget proportion.
Yeah, he was a giant, but still.
He's a big midge.
Are you allowed to say midge or is it?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, you can say
You can
midge.
say midge.
We're gonna say midge.
We're gonna say midget.
Midget,
What else
is
do
like,
you-
midget is like the N word.
Little person? I don't know.
Who was it?
Yeah,
that had
little
a joke
big
about
person
that?
Peter Dinklage. John
It was
Mulaney.
John Mulaney. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, you wanna know how I know?
You want to know how I know one of those words is words? You won't say it.
You have to say the N word. You don't
And
say
now
the
we
N-
have to cut it out.
You don't say the midge word.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna have to like figure out where to cut that.
Meanwhile, Wakanda.
Meanwhile, in Wakanda, they're like, we're gonna take the stone out of Vision's head, and
Vision
the
has
most
been, by the way,
Vision,
Vision
has
has
been
been
dying the
a-
whole movie.
One of the most useless
yeah,
Avengers.
he's so useless, but he has
Just
like the
kill
most
him.
powerful thing.
Just kill him.
Kill him. Also, this is
You should have, but
should-
I can't kill him because
I love the
him.
Robot Man.
Yeah.
Also, they were
I
saying
love the
like
vibranium robot.
I love vibranium robot.
I love him.
No, I love vibranium robot
But
man.
then, okay,
He's
but
literally.
skipping to the end, she kills him.
She kills him
anyway.
anyway. Which whatever.
Also,
Yeah.
really, Scarlet Witch was the only one that could kill him. You couldn't
Well,
have like.
she's powered by an Infinity Stone, isn't she?
I think she is powered by.
She's powered by the
Stone.
Reality Stone.
I mean,
I
you
think,
could. It,
'cause it's red.
really, you
That's
could
my
just
Yeah,
only
like.
thought.
because it's red.
I'm
probably.
just saying, you couldn't call Thor over, just throw
To
his
just go,
axe at Vision's head, because he would have. He would have
He
killed
would've done
Vision, if it meant that.
But,
Yeah.
Hold on. I just want to. While they're in Wakanda, the most infuriating line in any movie ever happens. Okay, so
Despite it being a great movie.
despite Infinity War being like the best, the worst line happens in this movie, and it is because of Shuri.
I don't
Because
like Shuri.
everyone in Black Panther is just apparently everyone in Wakanda is way better than everyone else, even
Because
though
they have cool
because
metal.
they have cool
Yeah.
metal. They don't know like the world. Anyway, Bruce Banner has 7 PhDs,
Yeah.
and Tony Stark is Tony Stark.
He
He's
literally
Iron
created
Man.
nanotechnology.
He created nanotechnology. The suit comes out of his blood.
Yeah.
That's why the suit's called the bleeding edge suit, because he hits a button on his chest, and then the suit comes out of his blood.
Meanwhile,
Sure he goes, why didn't you just cross-reference his personality into a different matrix? And
we
then
didn't know how.
Bruce Banner goes, we didn't think of it.
Oh.
You also didn't make Vision.
Vision made
Ultron
made
made
Vision. Yeah.
And it's
Using
like,
vibranium.
and then it's like, using your vibranium.
Yeah.
Using your vibranium,
She stole it.
Ultron made Vision. And then it's like, have you ever created life from vibranium?
Have you ever created?
Have you ever created life from vibranium? And a rock?
Well,
Have you ever done that, Shuri?
It's a special rock.
It's a special rock.
It's a space rock.
It's a space rock, yes.
Have you
It's a
ever
magic
put-
space rock, but have you ever had... Number one, Shuri. Sorry, hon. Have you ever had the magic space rock? You ever put it in a robot's forehead?
I would assume no.
I would assume you haven't done that.
Have you ever put Jarvis into the vibranium
Have you ever
robot?
seen
You ever
Magic
put
Space
Jarvo
Rock?
into the
Jarvo?
robot? You ever seen Magic Space Rock? No. So you shut your mouth.
But please take the rock out of his
But take the rock out of it! We don't want that there.
She's like, of course it had to be something ridiculous. Like, see, I could do this, but
I
we
could
need
do this,
a
but
we need
plot
a we need to
contrivance.
disconnect 14 billion individual things first. It's like, just kill him.
Just pull
Just
it
kill
out.
him.
They
Yeah,
should
no.
have
Vision,
killed.
literally the whole time Vision's going, just kill me.
And Scarlet
He's
Witch
like,
is
no,
no,
he's like, I
won't."
am an android.
No, he's like, you can build me again.
I'm a robot.
Kill me. Kill me now. You have the backup files for Jarvis. Kill me.
I don't
Just
think they could
build a
bring-
nice
they need the
Ultron.
Mind Stone. They were gonna destroy it if they killed him.
Yeah, you
Or no,
destroy
they're
the
just gonna
Mind
hide it.
Stone. But
Or were they gonna do
They would
it?
have to destroy it.
They
Ultron.
would have to destroy it.
Yeah, the technology for Ultron didn't need a Mind Stone or
No,
anything.
Ultron just woke up one day and was like, yeah, I'm
All he
sentient
needed
now.
was an AI.
Yeah, that's true.
And-
Well, that was
yeah.
just because they needed a. Like I said, they just
Ultron's
needed a,
badly written.
They just needed a villain.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But,
that's like the one big nitpick I have with
Yeah.
Infinity War.
Why didn't they just kill Vision?
I'm fine with them just killing Vision. I just hate that they're like, there's only one way to do this. Shuri has to do it, and she's gonna be condescending the whole time.
I just don't think Shuri.
Brother, what are those?
I don't think Shuri is
Oh,
a very
that
well-written
movie.
character. What?
I hated that part of that movie.
And Black
What
Panther.
part?
Dude,
Black
I
Panther.
hate Black Panther.
I
think
don't
it's a
really
very
like
good
Black.
movie.
Well, it's fine. It's fine.
I think it's fine for what it is.
Yeah.
It's just a bad Marvel movie.
Yeah. Another
It's boring.
Yeah.
villain that's not great.
Killmonger.
Killmonger's not like.
Everybody's
like
ranting and
Killmonger.
raving about Killmonger and how it's like he's gonna be the one to change Marvel villains.
He's only in the movie for like 20
He's
minutes.
in the movie for 20 minutes and he dies.
If they edited the movie better, he would have been a better villain. But he gets Wakanda. We're sidetracking about
We're
Black
now
Panther.
talking about Black
He
Panther.
gets power over Wakanda, and then the movie's like, all right, it's time to wrap it up.
Yeah.
We got to get
Let's
into the
kill
final
him now.
battle. It's final battle time. Like they gave him no character for anything.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So we're back on
back on
Titan.
Titans.
Yes.
And Infinity War.
Yeah.
There's
And
that
Doctor
part where
Strange-
Doctor Strange pulls out 11 arms.
And then they
and that
throw
was
it into,
pretty
like,
great.
72 dudes, and that's cool as all hell.
Yeah.
And then Thanos is like,
I just.
Why didn't he put Thanos in the mirror dimension?
he did.
Oh, and then he just
He
busted out.
punched out of it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
He just doesn't.
He
He
care.
just
just
he just
busted
he
out.
just goes, Reality Stone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bang.
But then he's like, okay, fine, you can have.
Okay, fine.
My
Here's the
time
time. Okay, fine. Since you beat it out of me, here you go.
But like,
You know what?
If
I'm
he's-
kind of gassed. I
I'm
I have a cramp.
I have to
just
be
want it.
somewhere
If
here.
you saw it, like, how many
He was like,
14
I saw
million,
14
like,
million and 1.
14 million,
And like
yeah.
5.
14 million and 3, and then he's like, and only 1 we won. That's just not.
There's got to be one with Thanos.
I was
gonna
gonna.
like
This is
a heart attack.
This is another little thing here. You and I have talked about this one a little bit. They wouldn't do this because then there's no movie. But if it's just like, the problem is Thanos has the gauntlet. Doctor Strange can open and close portals wherever he sees.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange open a portal right here on his arm and close it.
Can he do that?
I was
Yes.
thinking about that,
Did
but
he do
I
that?
don't think
All the portal has to while they have him down like that.
Yeah, when they had
When they
his
have
arm
him down
there.
like that, open a portal open a portal here, stick his arm in it, and close it.
And at that point, he doesn't have the time stone. He couldn't. There's no way to
I'm
reverse it.
thinking though that might not work because he has the space stone. So I think Thanos kind of becomes master of portals in the sense that you can't.
But
like,
if they have him under like that,
Yeah.
under like that.
I'm not
I think
saying
that
they can
makes
just
sense.
open the portal and
Yeah,
cut his head off.
I'm saying like mid combat. I don't think you can just open a portal on him because space stone literally lets you be
you just be
anywhere.
like, no.
Like, oh,
Yeah.
you're gonna portal me?
I'm
No,
there
it's
now.
my arm's still here.
Yeah, no, that didn't happen. That's all it is.
Yeah, or you
Um,
can just reality it away.
Yeah,
But
I think if they
while
had him
he's under, yeah, they
they
could have
could do
just
cut his arm off.
like they did to that big guy.
Yeah.
They,
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah, they cut his arm off with a portal.
yeah.
Or no, they like cut him in half with a portal or something, right?
Basically.
No, there's just his arm.
It was, I think it was his arm. Yeah.
Because they like he fell through and then tried to reach back.
Oh yeah, and then his hand comes off. Yeah, I
And
remember.
there's just a big
Big
arm.
arm, and they're like, we're keeping that.
All right, let's just get out of
And then
here.
everybody
Some
is,
kid will find that.
and then
So
Thanos
then-
is like, okay, deuces,
He's
and
like,
he
give me
leaves.
that time stone, bruh. So he gives
Bruh.
it to
And
him.
he's like, okay.
And he's like, oh.
No problem. And
Tony.
then
And then he's like, all right, I'm a dip.
and then Doctor Strange goes, we're in the end game now.
He's like, Tony, man, it was the only way.
And Tony's like,
But another thing, another
and
reason
Tony
why,
sees all of his friends die.
another
And he's-
reason why I like Thanos is because, like,
what
he
that comment
actually,
about him, like,
he actually like
I want them to
respect.
remember you.
Yeah.
He
He
Yeah.
respects
has
him.
respect for, but Tony's like the only person he has respect for.
Because Tony's like a
Tony's a
dude, and he's
regular
just going
guy.
toe to toe with him because he's
Yeah.
like,
Also,
I have to kill you.
yeah, Tony's been having visions about Thanos for like years
Yeah.
at this point, so I'm
And I'm
guessing.
pretty sure Thanos is aware of Tony.
Now I
Yeah.
haven't seen Endgame, obviously.
Yeah.
But my theory is that Tony's like the only person who can, in theory, the only person who can stop. And that's why he tries to kill Tony at the end there.
And then Doctor Strange has to be like, yeah,
Like, dude,
cut it, bro.
Cut the beat.
Yeah,
Cut
bro.
the beat. We're out of here. Anyway,
I don't
Thanos,
like the-
Thanos pieces out.
Yeah. And then sleeps everybody back in Wakanda. Like there was a
But
big fight against
and
the
that
people.
fight is awesome.
Yeah.
That
The
fight's
fight is
awesome,
really
but
awesome.
Also,
When he gets, yeah,
He
when he,
broke back.
that fight's awesome, but also it's like,
it's them. It's like a bunch of
It's
gray.
a losing.
Yes.
It's a losing battle.
Yeah.
It's
but
also
cool.
just like 20 minutes of gray things scratching Black Panther.
Yeah, and because Black Panther's wearing vibranium,
It doesn't
it
matter.
doesn't do anything.
but that's
It
still,
just
that
scratches
suit
him.
is still dope. How it like absorbs energy.
I think that's dope. I don't know why.
I don't like the
that
look of the
he
suit.
doesn't have. The eye things
Yeah,
on.
they don't cover his. They don't white out his eyes anymore when he has the mask on, and he's just got like.
Yeah.
like
He's just got like two
you
vulnerabilities.
could just see his like derpy looking eyes. Also, the suit, like in
They do-
Civil War, they show the suit. I've talked about this before. They show the suit and it like looks like real armor or whatever.
Mm.
They show it in Infinity War and it looks like he's wearing like pajamas sprayed on. With, like it looks so like thin.
And that's like that's a part of like.
But it's vibranium.
It is
so-
vibranium, but the whole
Yeah.
thing with that is it looks like a suit in Civil War because he's legitimately wearing like Chadwick
like
Boseman
actual
is
armor.
wearing that
Yeah.
costume.
Yeah.
Is that? I didn't just call him the wrong name. That is Chadwick.
That's
Boseman.
Chadwick
Okay.
Boseman. Yeah.
But then, okay.
Okay.
So then there's that big. I don't know what he's called. Who's the big man that got his arm cut off?
Big arm cut
Now
off.
he's got.
that guy
now he's
is
got
not
like,
having
We're
it.
just gonna call him Big.
He's got
Guy.
that. He's got like a hammer on a string,
Yeah.
so he's kind
Hammer
of like
string.
Thor.
So now, here's when I look it up.
Okay.
Because Hulk or Bruce Banner, it's Banner.
Oh right, the Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He fights that.
He's in the Hulk.
But I have to see if it's.
He's in the Hulkbuster.
Yeah, he's in the Hulkbuster. It's not the Hulk-made Hulkbuster.
No, it's the Hulkbuster. He's absolutely just wearing it.
That's a great movie.
That is a great movie.
We can just keep talking about how good it
We
is.
can just keep talking about how good it is. At the end of the day, though, we're getting pretty close to being done talking about this one. So let's just wrap up the plot and then we can keep gushing
Oh,
about it.
okay, you were right.
See.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So
I thought I heard
Thanos
somebody-
no,
gets-
because he says something about like the Hulk and then he gets in it. I remember that.
Thanos gets to Earth, and
Sleeps everybody.
It's not. He doesn't even bother fighting them. Like at one point, I think the Hulk lunges at him, and he just
He
phases
just steps.
through.
He phases through him and phases him into a wall.
Into a rock.
Yeah.
Into a rock. Yeah.
It's like you could have just done that the whole time, but you can tell Thanos when he was with like Iron Man and Doctor Strange, he wanted to fight them. Like you can tell he still enjoys like beating the crap
Of course,
out of
he's
these
a
people.
bad guy.
But like once he got to Earth, he's like, dude, this is my last.
He's like,
one."
no, I literally.
He's like, bro, this is
he's
my
like-
last one.
He's like, there is one stone left. I'm on the home
It's so-
stretch. I'm not fucking
It's
around
so
anymore.
funny
yeah.
when Captain America goes up and he's good.
Yeah,
he's like-
and it's like
And then Thanos just,
He just
Thanos just
punches
straight
him.
up like that's a haymaker.
Yeah.
cold cocks. and
That
just-
you know what that punch is called? That's a widowmaker.
He's
That will
done.
just dead.
Yeah.
Just dusts him.
Cap just hits the ground.
He
after
hits the
that. He
ground.
does not get up.
That fight is 2 punches or it's 2 hits.
And meanwhile,
Thanos is
Meanwhile-
hitting Cap's face and Cap's face hitting the floor.
Scarlet Witch is like crying.
Scarlet Witch is like, I don't want to kill you, and Vision's like, please kill
please
me.
kill me.
Kill me
It's
right
literally
now.
like sitting there like this.
He has the time stone. You need to kill me.
He's getting blasted in the face. It's really funny the position he's in. He's like knees on the ground. His knees like this, arms back, and he's just going. He's
And then
getting
I love-
lasered
and then
in the
fucking-
face.
fucking Scarlet Witch is going, I don't want to hurt you. And he's like,
Except she
"You
doesn't.
can't.
Have, she doesn't have her accent anymore.
Yeah,
'cause
I don't want to hurt you.
I don't want to hurt you.
You can't hurt me. I just feel you. And then she starts to eat, and he's like, ah!
And he's immediately like,
He's like, I'm in a lot of pain. And then he blows up and dies. And then Thanos is like, let's roll that one back.
He's like,
he's like, nah.
Right.
Oh, doesn't he just go, nope.
Yeah, he's like, listen, child, I understand.
He goes,
And then kills both of them.
he goes, you.
He has like a real awkward like
He really,
rub his
he
thumb
really
through her
does
hair.
go like,
Child,
I'm gonna kill your husband.
I get it. He rewinds time and then
Fucked up your hair.
and then just kills him
She just goes-
right in front of her.
Rips it right out of his forehead and just goes like that, and then immediately.
Yeah.
Or no, that's not true.
No, then Thor
Thor
shows
nails
up.
him in
But,
the chest with
oh,
the
we were
axe.
talking about how how hard it would be to get the stone out of Vision's skull. Thanos
Thanos walks up with
Yeah.
his non-gauntlet hand and rips it out.
He just
His-
broke
his-
through that
his fucking
vibranium.
vibranium skull just caves in, like, just
He
sitting there.
literally just like, you know how babies have like a soft spot,
Yeah.
and like if you go like that to one, you just cave the head in. Thanos just goes. And takes the stone and
Yeah.
puts it in his thing, and then
And then
Thor
just throws
nails him
him
in the
back.
chest with an axe.
Oh, that's another dope line.
That is, you should have aimed for the head.
Snap.
And then half of everyone dies, and Thanos pieces out again.
Yeah, he snaps and then just
He snaps,
Boom,
and then he
gang.
doesn't he like walk backwards out of the
he-
portal?
no, he
think
literally
he
just
falls
like
back.
falls backwards.
Oh, that's right.
He's
Because he
like-
still got the.
Yeah,
He's
just
like-
boot
he
gangs
just goes
out.
out, and then he
He's
just
like,
falls.
Space stone.
And when he ends up,
Space Stone, I'm out.
and then he's back in Vormir without
No,
the
he's
gauntlet.
He's on. a
Yeah,
different
remember? No,
planet.
he wakes up in
No.
that like pool,
That
and
was
then
when he
Gamora.
gets the stone.
No, and then
he's
Gamora's
inside-
like,
he's
was it worth it?
Apparently inside the Soul Stone. Like that's
Did
what-
he?
that's
I don't
what-
even. I'm
Yeah,
not.
because after
I
he
just don't
snaps,
remember
he
that.
wakes up in the pool with the gauntlet gone, and you see his
Oh,
right
that's
hand.
right.
He's
and
all
then,
like fucked up.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
and then little Gamora is just like,
Was it worth it?
And he's like,
yes,
yeah,
what it cost,
What did it cost?
everything.
Airtang.
Air tang, girl.
Airtang.
Listen, girl, cost me air tang. You don't even
Air
wanna
tang.
know.
Another great thing about the movie is that the Avengers they lose.
They
Yeah.
lose.
Like, they lost.
The last shot of the movie is Thanos sitting happily on his farm
Thanos
because he
just
won.
being like,
And he just smiles, and that's the movie.
That's it.
Yeah. And it just ends, and there's no like cool like edited like credits thing. It just black.
it's just a fade to
Standard
black
credits.
credits.
Was there an
Was there an after credit scene?
I
Oh yeah, there was. It was Captain Marvel,
yeah
like the pager.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then we see Nick Fury die.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Like everyone just dies basically.
Yeah. And then that's Infinity War. So I think we're all of the opinion that Infinity War is fucking awesome.
It's a
very-
great
Despite
movie.
our, we
Yeah.
all, it seems like we all have the same grievance. Just that one part with Wakanda.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say
It's
Yeah.
just because it's not. It's stupid.
so. It's stupid dumb.
It's stupid dumb.
It's just like not very.
Yeah. So we're moving on. You think?
Moving on, I think
Now we're in the end game.
Okay.
we're in the end game.
I haven't seen Endgame yet, so I'm gonna step out and let you guys handle it.
We're gonna just do a quick conversation about this.